for the Rockets. The forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith. Thompson and Green are the guard pair. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. And with a few games in the books, Greg, what's the key for coaches during this part of the season?
And Kevin, if I were a head coach, I'd be trying to nail down my best 5. NBA games are mostly decided in that final 3 or 4 minutes. So I want to know who I can trust when it matters most.
And Kuminga gets it to go.
Yeah, you know what? This is exactly what Curry gives you. He can handle it, score it, pass it. He gives you an expanded menu.
The pass to Şengün. Brooks with the bounce pass. Here's Smith. They grab their own miss. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. He talked about the respect he has for Jimmy Butler and everything that Jimmy Buckets brings to the table. He told me Butler's special. He impacts the game with the ball, without the ball, and with his defense. But he said as much of a challenge as Butler presents, he'll be ready. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Curry passes to Lopez. Butler on the wing. Lopez against Green. 5 to shoot. Curry kicks to Lopez. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Brooks up on top. Defended by Kuminga. It's stolen by Green. All going up court. The shot's good from Lopez. Lopez has got 5 points so far. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Now, here's Green. Last game we saw him score 32. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Showing off his inside game, which will complement Green's game on the outside. It'll force defenders to have to guard him in different places on the floor.
Lopez passes to Kuminga. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Lopez kicks to Butler. Back to Lopez. And it's Butler with the jam.
JB not backing away from fighting for position, showing the athleticism on the putback.
Rockets trail by 7. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And it's Green missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Curry finds Butler. And here is Lopez. Curry on the wing. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Şengün with the rebound. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
And Şengün is a hard player to get a handle on, pretty unpredictable, which makes him hard to guard without fouling.
The first free throw is good. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün, GA, is very... Okay, group substitution here. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Thompson comes in for Tari Eason. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Cam Whitmore. And it's Green in for Fred VanVleet. You know, Clark, the Rockets have done a good job building a young foundation to this roster.
Yeah, I like what they've done, Kevin. They made big strides last season. It's a team that's really growing up right in front of our eyes, and there's no reason that they can't continue the trend they're on.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. Jimmy Butler is out there with Green. And there's Smooth. Then it's Curry. And it's Kuminga in at the small forward. And that one's good. Brooks.
Good to see Brooks connecting from three-point land because it helps open up everything else for him and his team.
Curry dishes to Lopez. Butler on the wing. Lopez against Brooks. Curry passes to Lopez. Left side, Butler. Brooks against Lopez. Over Brooks. Lopez, no luck.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night, a hand in your face on every jumper.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. And now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A. Pass to Green. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Curry.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky to his off.
And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, how about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
The drive by Thompson. That one's not going to go. Warriors leading by 16. The wide open look here for Lopez. No good on the three. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. It's good.
Green stopping on a dime and putting up his shot. Boy, that was impressive how suddenly he did that.
Curry passes to Lopez. From downtown. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his third assist on the night. Green kicks to Thompson. To the paint. Goes back up. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Green's got a wide-ranging skill set. Rebounding is part of it. He'll put in the work on the glass.
That's good from Green. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Here's Brooks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jimmy Butler.
Well, Clark, we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
Kuminga the pass to Lopez. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. It's good.
The defense gets physical inside, and guess what? The tenacious Fred VanVleet ready for it.
Lopez outside. Back to Podziemski. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Adams, the pass to Easton. Back to Adams. And some nice passing there by Houston. To the middle. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Adams trying to free himself up. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Count that one.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Butler on the wing. He's covered by Eason. The kick out to Lopez. Drills it from outside. Lopez has got 14 points.
That's his third shot from downtown this quarter. 4 for the game.
Whitmore with it. No scoring in this one. Pass to Holiday. Inside, Adams. Right wing. Pass to Whitmore. Jacks up a three. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Whitmore.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
Majemski on the wing. Covered by Van Vliet. They get it again. Majemski's shot is good. Majemski's got 4 points this quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Van Vliet passes to Eason.
Golden State foul.
Checked in for Houston.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Substitution on the court.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Warriors on top, up by 16. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
44.
First two. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. And it's Thompson in at the point guard. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
Shoots from 12. Again, Golden State.
This is the best place for Butler to shoot it from. He's excellent at that in-between shot.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. The Warriors pull it in. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Shooting two.
And the first one at the line is good.
There's always a spot for a guy like Draymond Green on your side. An incredible defender. He's unselfish offensively and a highly skilled passer.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And hadn't had great success at the line, but Green certainly works on his game from there.
And the wide open shot from Green. Sinks the triple. Green's got 10.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Curry kicks to Lopez. Outside, Kuminga. Into the lane. And he banks in the layup. He's got 8.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Kept alive.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders
Second
out of
personal
position.
foul.
Cam Whitmore.
team
He's
foul.
checked in for Jalen Green. The Rockets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
Jimmy Butler.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluent, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. And Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. Here's Kuminga. Here's Butler. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Jabari Smith picks one up.
And, you know, Butler thinks the game as well as he plays it. He's a
Shooting
smart
for
player. I
Golden
like how he uses the pump
Jimmy
fake
Butler.
to draw the contact.
2 shots.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Rockets call.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
And Ime Udoka wants a timeout. We've seen Smooth really having a great game.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they've got to talk about it quickly.
Down low, here's Thompson. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one.
With the dive.
Lopez outside. Butler on the wing. Lopez outside.
Houston foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Warriors.
That's good from Lopez.
And done a much better
2
job
shots.
from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
And the Rockets making a change here. Adams checked in. Looney's checked in for Golden State. Van Vliet outside. Pajemski grabs the board. Warriors leading by 21. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. 3-on-3. Here's Van Vliet.
2 minutes remaining.
And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Van Vliet, for his size, is pretty tricky.
Golden State's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. And it's time for an injury report. Let's get an update on Jalen Green. What's the status there, David?
Guys, I was able to talk with Houston's head athletic trainer about his status. He told me that he has a painful cramp right now, but they're trying everything they can think of to work it out. This was a team that was struggling a bit, so losing him hurts extra. But they have to cope with the loss. Back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Pass to Lopez. Just 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. A shot by Pajemski, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And a wide open look for Whitmore. Off target from three-point range. Warriors leading by 21. There's Lopez with the three. Eason grabs the board.
And you can tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Here's Adams. And another shot. Can't capitalize inside. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Warriors ahead, running away with this one. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what?